Hi guys, Will, just in time prepping. How's everybody doing today? Hey, we've been talking about being prepared for certain things. Well, today I sort of want to cover some other stuff. It's sort of like natural antibacterial stuff. Because when shit hits the fan, regardless of what it is, floods, tornadoes, zombie apocalypse, whatever, we're not going to have a way of getting like right to the pharmacy to pick up whatever we need, because if you know anything about it, you know that it's going to be empty. As soon as it happens, everybody's going to flood in there and clear off the shelves. It'll probably just happen in a couple hours, 2-3 hours, you know. So you want to be able to have some sort of what I call home remedy to take care of things like antibacterials. So let's get to it, okay? Took a few notes, so make sure that I get all the information to you correctly, and we'll just get started. So let's talk about Manuka, M-A-N-U-K-U-L-K-A. It's Manuka honey. Now, it's used as a wound dressing, and it's been used for thousands of years. It's you can usually go to like GNC or something like that to pick it up. They have it at their health food stores. So in 2004, Britain added it to its Natural Health Service as a wound dressing. I didn't know that. I looked it up. That's why I'm reading my notes. I did a bunch of research for you guys ahead of time so you guys don't have to do it. And it's made by bees that feed on flowers of the Manuka bush. And the Manuka bush comes from the tea tree. And that tree is only found in New Zealand. So you usually, what I would do is I would just put it in my preps in my pantry or whatever, so that because it lasts forever. Honey lasts basically forever. So it's kind of spendy. I get mine at a local health food store just down the street. It's kind of spendy, but you can buy different quantities of it, small bottles all the way up to large. I was looking at like a medium-sized bottle. It's like $20 or $25 or something like that. So I just went ahead and picked it up. And it seals every type of bacteria. It kills every type of bacteria. I'm sorry, I can't even read my own handwriting. And including superbugs. So if you get some sort of super virus from the apocalypse or from some storm, a flood or whatever, and everybody starts getting sick from these superbugs, Manuka oil, honey can help you. You can either drink it or you could use it on the wound dressings. So it's pretty good stuff, actually. And the finest Manuka honey comes from bees that feed in the wild. So you want to make sure that the honey doesn't come from a hive, basically, is what they're telling you. You want to make sure they're wild bees, and you want to go out and you want to gather it from a natural habitat, you know, where they have their own swarms and they have their own hives, where, you know, like I don't know if you've seen nature photos or whatever, but they have these big hives, huge hives. Actually, I was watching it on National Geographic, and they go in there and they take the honey right out of there because the bees will just keep feeding and replenishing it. So that's the best way to get it. The cons of using the Manuka honey is it's really not suitable for babies under 12 months, and diabetics should avoid it or limit the intake. See, like I'm a diabetic, so I would have to watch the amount that I intake, but I could still do it. I would just have to watch my blood sugar levels. And not all Manuka honey is born equal. Active Manuka honey has stronger properties than regular Manuka honey. So the side effects of Manuka used internally. So there are side effects to using it, but if we're in a situation where it's do or die, what are you going to do? I would rather try it and take the take the chance than to know for sure I'm going to die. Either way, you know. So no side effects of it being used internally, just as a bandage or wound cover, unless you're allergic to honey. Used internally, it can sting because used externally, excuse me. Used externally, it can sting because of its high activity level. And in this case, use regular Manuka honey. So it comes comes in dark or light. So you might want to, if it starts stinging, you might want to use a lighter color of it because of the stuff that the bees put in it. So the ways you can use it is topically to the strain of a balm. You can make a balm out of it for skin infections, bites, and cuts. And you can take it orally to soothe your throat, or your also helps in your digestive tract. You can eat it to maintain general health. So, you know, if you have it, you can just like take a, if you ever watch Cab 7 or Green Bay Wacky, you know how they take the honey and the peanut butter. Maybe when you do that, you gotta put a little Manuka honey on there and just ingest it because it helps your digestive tract. Another thing I want to talk about is euthanasia. It's found in the Rocky Mountains. It treats a variety of infections, including open wounds, diphtheria, blood poisoning, bacterial-related diseases. The most potent herb used for colds or flu is euthanasia. It destroys dangerous forms of bacteria such as Staphylococcus, which causes MRSA. So that's a good thing to know right there. It's also used against infections such as urinary tract infection, a vaginal yeast infection, herpes, malaria, HIV or AIDS, ear infection, tonsillitis, the swine flu, strep and warts, syphilis, nose, throat infections, and typhoid. So euthanasia is good for a lot of stuff. You can apply it to the skin as a balm to boils. It also helps in the gum disease. You can just let it sit in your mouth, is what they're saying, and let it sit on your abscess. Skin is also good for skin wounds and ulcers, and it's good for burns, eczema, and psoriasis. I didn't know that. So, some related skin disorders also: herpes simplex, bee stings, snake and mosquito bites, and hemorrhoids. I'm sorry I laugh about that. It's kind of like a butt joke. So these are just a couple of the things that you could use. It's a natural antibacterial in the case of shit hits the fan. You know, I'm not saying that it's the zombie apocalypse or anything, but I am saying that there are some natural treatments out there that will be able to, what's the right word, put it, help us be healthier in times of shit hits the fan, like the tornadoes and the hurricanes and everything, floods, earthquakes, the times we have disasters and there's not really any way of being able to get to medical attention. So you could use these things to kind of help you out. And I know there's a whole lot more. I'm doing some more research and I'm going to pass that research on to you guys. But I'm trying to keep my videos fairly short so that you guys don't lose interest in them and move on, you know. So I'm just going to gradually break everything down into short little 10 or 15 minute increments and let you guys kind of digest what I say. So that's what I have for the antibacterials for today, and I got some more research I'm still working on. So we're going to talk about some more health stuff that we can talk about that requires you not going to the doctor or going to the pharmacy, because SHTF situation, you're not going to have those places to go to. So the other thing I want to talk about is I'm at 1,003 subscribers, and I'm going to have a giveaway at 1,100. So I still want to make sure that you guys understand the rules for that. And the rules are that you have to give me a VR, which means a video review. And that means that you're going to do a video telling me what you want to see from my channel in 2018. And it doesn't mean to write it down in the comment section. It means going and doing a 2 or 3 minute video and tell me what you think, what you want to see, so I can go out and get the information, present it to you guys. Also, I want you guys to watch the whole video, because there's going to be a keyword in there. The keyword you'll be able to use in the comments, and nobody will know what the keyword is if they don't watch the video. So if you just put it in the comments somewhere, I'll pick up on it and they won't, which means they'll have to go back and watch the video. It's a kind of a catch-22 thing. Also, I want you to tell me that you watched the whole video, and I want you to say that you're wanted to be in the contest. Because some people just don't want what I have to offer. You know, they might just want to support me. So that's what you have to do. It's pretty simple. And the key word now, I'm going to tell you what the key word is one more time. And the key word is support. Because I chose that word because without support in the YouTube community, we can't make it all work. It's pretty simple, you know. If we don't support each other, how are we going to make YouTube work, and how are we going to grow as a community? Okay, so that's all I have for you guys for today. So I want you guys to know I really appreciate your support to get me up to 1,000. I hope that we can keep growing, and I want you guys to know I love you. Because without you guys, I couldn't be where I am. You guys made me what I am. So I just want to tell you that, and I want to tell you God bless you guys. God bless me, you, and the United States of America. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Catch you next time.